Rodriguez. I'm a 48-year-old male from Odessa, Texas, and you have my consent to share this video around the world if it helps anyone. On June 21st, Father's Day, my brother admitted himself to the hospital with COVID-19. On June 24th, the last conversation I had with my brother right before they intubated him and put him on a ventilator was to find Dr. Richard Bartlett and see if we could do anything or get a hold of him and try to find a way to get his help. June 29th, Patrick passed away in the hospital. Never got to talk to him or see him again. Yesterday, which was Sunday, I was playing golf. Front nine, my younger brother Jamie calls me and tells me that he's positive. I was already feeling somewhat tired. My voice was fairly raspy. My throat was hurting from the day before. About the 14th, 15th hole, I started to get really fatigued. It was 2 days in a row I played, but I play all the time, and I was ready to quit. I was so tired and wore out. My mind also wasn't in it because my other brother had tested positive. After I got through with the round, I decided to go to the doctor. Decided to go to Signature Care on Grandview University. I also tested positive. After that, we've had probably 6 more family members test positive. Everyone else is testing today, hopefully. I went to the doctor. He came out, and I had already seen a few podcasts on Richard Bartlett. The day that my brother died, the day that he was intubated, my last conversation was with my brother Patrick was to try to find Richard Bartlett to see if we could get any help. I failed. I feel I failed my brother. I couldn't get a hold of him. My other brother coached baseball with him. We thought we could get a hold of him, but when he switched phones, his contact didn't transfer. We spoke to the doctor yesterday, trying to, not Dr. Bartlett, the doctor at Signature Care, to try to get the medications that Dr. Bartlett recommended. He denied both of us. He told us there's no proof that it works, and we were adamant about trying to get budesonide. And he said, no, there's no proof that it works, and he prescribed me this little inhaler. I don't know how that's supposed to make me any better, but that's what he prescribed me. Well, thought about doing some more research. Had spoken to Chris Escamilla via Facebook. My older brother called his buddy, good long-time, lifelong friend, John Paul Gonzalez, and we were able to get hold of Dr. Bartlett. We have not been off the phone with Dr. Bartlett from 2 this morning. Started back up again 7 a.m. this morning. He's gone above and beyond to try to help us. I mean, it's just crazy that a doctor would make that many phone calls and texts to us to see how we were doing. Genuine concern for my family. He coached my nieces in softball or baseball, I'm not sure, so I would consider him a family friend now. After being rejected at that Signature Care on the medicine, we started to become really desperate, knowing that we just lost our brother that previous Monday. Started to feel really helpless. Hugged my children, called my daughter, let them all know that I love them just in case something happens. You know, the unknown is very, very difficult. Very difficult. Just wondering, my 31-year-old brother is a hoss of a man. He's huge, he's big, but to me, he's still that little 3-foot little squeaker that runs around all day at the softball fields or the golf course and just wants to be a lovable little kid. But he was a huge presence. He was a big man. big, tough, strong guy. And thinking about a 31-year-old man as big and strong as him that passed. I'm 48, overweight, diabetic. I'm thinking my chances aren't going to be very good. After reaching out to Chris Escamilla, John Paul Gonzalez, of course, we were able to get hold of Dr. Bartlett. Text, calls, anything you needed, anything we needed as a family. He called myself, my two brothers, text. He got us the medicine that we were asking for that they denied us over on Grandview. I don't even know the doctor's name. I don't care to know his name right now. But he denied myself and my brother. I didn't know he denied my brother until he asked me if my brother had gone earlier and tested positive, and it kind of caught me off guard. And I said, well, I know he tested positive. I didn't know he was here. And he said, yeah, he was here, and I didn't give him that medicine either. His exact words to me were, there's no proof that it works. And I said, it doesn't matter if it doesn't work. That's what I'm asking for. I really want it. And he still denied me. You know, talking to Dr. Bartlett, he prescribed that medicine to me over the phone. I believe he was in Dallas last night. And, you know, we worked so hard to try to get hold of this doctor from Midland, Odessa. I believe he's worked in both places. I'm not sure. I think he's based out of Midland now, but we finally got a hold of him, and a lifesaver to us. I want to thank Chris Escamilla. I want to thank John Paul Gonzalez for going out of their way and getting hold of Dr. Bartlett for us and giving us his phone number and being able to call him and text him. Of course, we want to thank Dr. Bartlett for everything he's done. Looking through the internet, looking on Facebook, people calling him names. All I can say is he is the number one doctor who has reached out to help us. The other doctors, the staff at ORH, where my brother died, something going on there. I'm not sure what, but I was treated rudely. I don't know how the doctor treated my brother, but I know how the nurse treated me. If we had only been able to get hold of Dr. Bartlett, we may have been able to save my brother's life. I absolutely believe 100% right now that it would have. But Patrick is gone. We love you, Patrick. We always will. Dr. Bartlett called me 7:30 this morning as I'm laying on the couch watching TV. I took budesonide last night. This is what Dr. Bartlett prescribed me along with a few other medications. I threw the medications that the other doctor prescribed me off to the side, said I wasn't going to use them. I woke up this morning after feeling pretty bad last night. Sore throat, really, really worried. I think fear was a big factor. I was fatigued, and I play golf 4 or 5 times a week, so it's not that I was fatigued from golf. I was really fatigued from whatever was ailing me. I woke up feeling like $100 this morning. My exact words to Dr. Bartlett, and I hadn't been running back in 35, I couldn't tell you how many, probably 35 years. I said I felt like I could run the ball this morning. And he said that was great, that was awesome. And then I decided to make this video to see if I could help someone else. Budesonide is the real deal. I don't know what this little deal was going to do for me, but the other medicines that Dr. Bartlett had me feeling absolutely great in less than 24 hours. I'm going to take my second breathing treatment here shortly and get online with the rest of my medicines. But all I can say is that this was a lifesaver for us. Lifesaver for me especially. I was really, really worried. I texted my daughter last night. She was in Dallas. Text her if anything happened that I would leave her a letter and that I would absolutely see her before I went in the hospital along with my other kids, because I didn't get to see my brother before he went in the hospital. Told all my kids I love them. Told my wife I love her. I guess through all this, we've been able to tell every family member we love them a lot more than we did before. And if this helps anyone, and which I hope it does, it really made me feel, I mean, I feel nothing right now as far as, I don't feel anything at all as far as sickness. And I can't believe it, within not even 12 hours, I think I took my first treatment at 2 o'clock this morning. And Dr. Bartlett was texting me. I sent him my insurance card, I think probably at 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning. He said he was already up. And he called me this morning to see how I feel, and it was just unbelievable. So, to all you people out there who may be naysayers that say that he doesn't know what he's talking about, I've never met Dr. Bartlett in my life. Didn't know who he was until I saw something on television that said he had a silver bullet for COVID. And then, of course, I hear all the other doctors calling him names, being naysayers, but he was our last-ditch effort to save my brother, and we weren't able to get hold of him. But now he became our last-ditch effort to save us, and I feel we've been saved. It's no joke. I was a non-believer in COVID. I thought, oh, it's just a flu, it's nothing. My brother died on Monday, and we became believers, and the fear really set in. It's real. Be careful. Take care of your family. Wash your hands. Anything else you can do to protect yourself and your family, that's what's important. But most importantly, make sure, I don't know who makes this, have no idea, but in the hospital they gave my brother, and I can't quite remember the name of the medicine. I think it's remdesivir, Bill Gates medicine, from what I hear, coming from China, was gonna save some people. Thought it was gonna save my brother. It didn't do a freaking thing. Well, I don't know if it did. I don't believe it did. He died. He passed. But this stuff right here is the real deal. I feel 100% better. I feel great. I feel awesome. I'm ready to hit the golf course. I know I can't, but I'm ready to hit the golf course. Hopefully this helps everyone and anyone out there who catches COVID, someone in your family who catches COVID. Don't listen to the naysayers. Dr. Bartlett knows what he's talking about. And like I said, I've never met the man in my life, but he was kind enough to call us. And through some mutual friends, through Chris Escamilla, and of course John Paul Gonzalez, thank you so much for everything. Gary Holmesy, I'm not going to forget you either. I know that you was going to put in a call for us. All I can say is thank you. I love you guys. Stay healthy. Take care.